Backtesting is a complete waste of time once you've gotten to know your strategy. There's no benefit to clicking through candles all day hoping to stumble on a 1% tweak. Eventually most people end up backtesting like this. There's something even better than backtesting, a process that can train you to predict what's going to happen next most of the time. Backtesting trains you to focus on the entry rather than what's happening around it. This process will correct your focus back to price action and the candles themselves. You'll only think about entries when market conditions are good, and your entry will just become a vehicle to get into these good market conditions. So this process is called naked charting. There are two types of naked charting. Let's get started with bar by bar. So first of all, get rid of everything. Zoom in and slow down. Look at each individual candle and think, what do these candles tell me about the next candle? Is the next candle going to be bullish or bearish, small or large? The more recent the candle, the more weight it holds. Now, go forward one candle. Did you guess right? Don't worry if not, you can't be right 100% of the time. Some candles are easier to predict than others. Continue this process for long enough and you'll be surprised by how often you get it right. Okay, so I've brought up EU as an example here. You can kind of see we've got this price action is quite range bound, to be honest. We did have this bigger descending channel. We started to see momentum out of it, but we just broke, retraced. We got this range now, and we've just broken above this range with what looks to be a news candle. I can tell it's a news candle because we've got a large wick on both sides. So what do I expect the next candle to do based on prior price action? Well, the descending channel makes me think it's going to go up. The range makes me think it's more likely to continue ranging. This next candle will tell me a lot. Basically, if we retrace here, I expect price to continue ranging. But if we continue, I wouldn't be surprised if we start to trend up after a news candle like this, because that's what happens after news candles. Quite often we see a move up, it fails and reverses. That's quite common when it comes to news candles. So I'm leaning more towards price retracing here. But if price does continue, I think I know what's going to happen. So let's say it's going to retrace. Okay, so it didn't retrace bearishly. I guess it retraced, but it was bullish. Based off of this candle, we broke above this range and saw no shift momentum. Price tried to reject, but it actually continued moving up. So based off of this, I am confident that the next candle is going to continue higher. Okay, that looks promising. Yeah, okay. So the next candle has continued higher. Now what could happen here is we could easily start to ascend like I described. So if we reject here, I fully expect a reversal. But if we do continue, I expect price to trend. So based off of these three candles, I think at this point, price is going to continue higher. Which it does, and with a solid close. It's smaller than the previous candle, so you could say momentum is slowing down, but momentum is definitely still up. So let's see what the next candle does. Yeah, okay. As we thought, price is continuing. But again, you can see it slowing down because the candles are getting smaller and smaller. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a retrace here. Okay, yeah. So now I'm expecting maybe a small pullback and then momentum to continue. But regardless of what happens here, I think we're going to get lots of small candles or momentum is going to continue. It's going to be one of those two. Okay, small candle. Okay, yeah. So we're seeing no shift at all. Lots of small candles. No shift in momentum. Starting to see a bit of a pullback here. As you can see, I don't put too much weight on what's happening within the high and low. I'm looking at what happens as we're breaking the major highs and lows. We tried to push up, but failed. I'm expecting a retrace. No? Okay. So, looks like momentum's starting to go back up again. No, just ranging. There we go. Okay. So this candle here gives me confidence that price wants to continue up. We've seen this trend, we've seen no shift in momentum, loads of small candles, price can't pull back very much. It hasn't pulled back very deep, I guess. Based off of this candle here now, I'm expecting the next candle to continue higher. I think you can be quite confident this is a shift in momentum. Momentum is back to the upside. Yeah, okay. We've now just broken this high. As you can see, this wick has taken out all the people that were selling within this range, all their stops kaput, gone. So this next candle will tell me a lot. If we retrace, I'm expecting us to just continue ranging, but if we continue, then I'm confident that this trend here is going to continue. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, okay, so based off of this candle, I'm very sure that the next few candles are going to continue. We might get a small pullback and then continue, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we got the small pullback, so that was the second prediction. No shift here. After that, I'm pretty confident the next candle's going to go up. We'll probably break. Yeah, okay, we broke. It is quite a small break though. So this next candle is important again, because if we retrace, then we're just ascending here and we're more likely to reverse. So this next candle will tell a lot. Based on prior price action, took out the liquidity, continued higher. We didn't pull back even a little bit when we grabbed that liquidity. So I think we're going to continue. Yeah, okay, we continued. So based off of this, I think this is actually one of my entries. I wouldn't be surprised if we just continue from here. I'll just skip through at this point so we get an idea. Yeah, okay, we're moving up, but not really seeing much momentum. It's slow. We're probably going to reverse from here. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, and we do. Okay, hope that example's useful. As you can imagine, this is a good exercise to do for 30 minutes every morning to warm up and get in the flow of the market. The second type of naked charting is full screen. This is for finding more specific pair characteristics. I've kind of done a video on this in the past, but I've simplified it a lot since then. So you'll want to have a list of research topics, choose one and outline the conditions. Go through 12 months of trading data. Again, more recent data is more relevant, so I'm going to do 2022. Take screenshots when price meets your condition and note down what happened afterwards. And then at the end of the 12 months, write a conclusion. You'll get research topic ideas as you trade in the live markets or as you're doing bar by bar naked charting. As you can imagine, just doing these processes for a week will improve your trading so much. If you want to chat with me, I respond to all comments. I've also started doing coaching calls if that interests you. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.